So it's the next day and I started to edit my video and I realized it was going to be a long one because I decided to just keep everything super unedited and I just wanted to try to see how I felt about just doing things super unscripted and just, kind of like real time. So this is kind of what this one is going to be. So I got my tea because it's kind of cold and I'm not going to tilt this up. Maybe when I'm done with it I will. But yeah, it's a cute little mug that I have my tea in today. So let's go. So I already started with the shading and stuff. So I'm gonna kind of just show you. I've added a couple little doodles in here. Here's like an orange, or not orange, like apple, peel carving off of it. And then over here is apple pie slice, because I saw this little cute trinket dish yesterday evening, and it was this apple pie candy jar or something like that, but it was just a really tiny little dish, which I really wanted, but I didn't get it. And then I got her little apple shoes, which whatever, another little house, and umbrella, apple umbrella. Okay, so I also went ahead and I did this cat, which I'm not typically gonna make my cats look like this, but I just kind of wanted something, and this is all I could do right now. So it's kind of got a different face than what I want, but so that cat's name would be like Cinnamon or something. And let's just start coloring, maybe. Sure. I have to figure out my camera angles because everything's different today, so let me check that. So I'm gonna just undo some of the stuff I did so you can kind of see how it came to be. This is kind of where we left off last night or yesterday, and here's some shading, and then a couple more yellow details. I'm not sure if that was part of it yesterday. That, and then that, and then that. So that's where we're at. I'll just start adding these down. I did kind of organize. I just put them in a folder that I wanted to use, but actually I did remember that there was a brush that I liked yesterday, and I don't remember what it was called. I think it was this one. So I'm gonna do that and put it up here with them. See if it went. Okay, it did. So not. Yeah. I honestly would like to just take this from the original thing, so I think I know how to do that, but I'm gonna do it off camera because I only just recently think I learned that, so hold on a second. So I kind of only just learned about how to use the selection tool. I've been trying to figure it out for a while, and for whatever reason my brain didn't compute it, so now I think I finally figured it out. Yay. I want to keep this video a little bit shorter than how it's going, so I might at times just speed things up by not recording every single little thing, because I don't know how long of a video anyone would be willing to watch. But as much as sorry, some alarm is going off in the background, and it's okay. I think that it's a little bit less stressful to just not care about that's creaking from the house, because the floor creaks when someone walks around. But it's okay to not have to have it completely polished and, you know, I'm trying to think the word. Not everything has to be perfect. Life is life, it's real. And that's what this video is going to be like, so I don't really mind it. Sometimes, you know, I will make videos that I edit a lot more than this, but I kind of just wanted to try and see if I liked it, and if anyone else likes it, that would be great. I would really hope that people would, but if they don't, it's okay too. If it's not something that you find enjoyable, obviously that's totally okay, and hopefully you'd enjoy the next one, or whenever I make an edited video. But right now, let's just have fun and just color this page. I should probably zoom in a little bit more, so since I have my camera farther away, I think today. But I just kind of had the idea that I just wanted to, when I was watching and kind of just putting my video together, that I was just like, you know what, it would be kind of fun if I just tried not to worry so much, because I really took a long time to post my last video, because I thought that it needed to be super polished and put together, and I keep using the word polish, but you know, that's kind of the stipulations I put on myself, which I don't really need to do, because if I did that, I probably wouldn't get anything done. So we're just building up to that point to feel more comfortable. Oops. Sometimes you just mess up your coloring like that. That's okay. Sometimes I actually do like these like weird color things that you do right here with this. Sometimes I don't know what I like, so I forgot to color in her leaf. I don't know what color to do her hair. I think I might color her off camera, because I just don't, like, I feel like with this I might take forever, so I'm just gonna save her for later, because I don't know, because I've actually like struggled, when I practiced coloring this, I'll show, also I did like some different stuff with the little notebook and stuff, but I struggle sometimes with the coloring the hair, because I just want it to be like kind of different, but at the same time I'm kind of using the same color scheme, so it's only going to be so different. So we're coming back now, and we're just going to color her hair, and then maybe finish up those snails. I'm not sure how long that's going to take, so I might cut away from time to time, because I'm just trying to keep this video a little bit shorter than how it's going. We'll see how short it goes. I need to trim it down, and I personally like really long videos. I don't know if I'm repeating myself, but I like longer videos than shorter ones, because then that means that I have something to watch for like a little while, or I don't have to turn the channel, you know what I mean? So I don't really mind it, but I know this isn't necessarily ideal for everyone. But, you know, if you're working on something or you just want a little background noise, it could be really nice. there's a lot of different artist vlogs I like to watch that I kind of just play in the background, and it's kind of what I would like to do sometimes too with my videos. There's a little piece here that's been bugging me about right here, and then maybe right here. I'm not gonna be able to fix it all. I kind of like it being a little imperfect, but sometimes I just need to clean things up. I don't know where this is. Anyway, let's just put it together. I think it's up there. And as for this hair color, I am not exactly for sure. Definitely think it needs to be a little bit darker. I'm gonna do something. I know, this is part of my problem, is I duplicate things so I can keep going with the layers, and if I don't like something I can go back, but I need to just clean it out because it's getting to be a problem here. And I probably even have some empty layers, but this is kind of one reason why it's like, oh, I don't want to film myself drawing in real time, because I make a lot of weird decisions and you might understand or you might not. I was like, oh, you should just do something more like different with her hair color, but probably not. I kind of like that. That's cute. If you know anything about me and my art, is nothing is consistent. I am always changing hair colors and doing different stuff. Even with the same character, I'll be like, oh, it's the same character, but they'll look different. They'll have different hair. They'll have different hair colors. So I don't really know why I do that, but I do. And if it's confusing, I'm really, really sorry. I don't really know how to color caramel. I don't think it should be brown, per se. And maybe I should have just gotten more colors to work with. But I don't really want to introduce too many colors. And right now I'm just gonna do this. If I don't like it, we can always change it later. Sometimes, you know, I really wanted to make a new video, and I kind of went over a bunch of different ideas in my head, and they all seemed, you know, like possible, but I just put so much pressure on my first video that I did, which I didn't really like it that much anyway. You know, we're always a little critical over our own work, but I kind of thought when I was editing this, because I started editing it, which I think is a good thing to just start with so that you can kind of get an idea of what you want to do. And honestly, when I first did it, I was like, I kind of don't like a lot of things about what happened in this video, but then I kind of thought, actually it's kind of nice, and I thought, oh, it'd just be like kind of like a basis for like what I was going to do, like maybe more like planning, which kind of sounds silly, but it actually turned out being something I wanted to do. And I think it would be a little bit easier for me to make, not gonna promise it, but I think it would be easier for me to make more videos if I put less pressure on myself to make a bunch of videos that are like super heavily like processed. I was showing this to my husband, and he was like, oh, you should just post the thing as it is. And I thought that was a good idea, because as artists, we're kind of hard on ourselves, and sometimes we mostly really don't need to be that hard on ourselves. Of course, there's, you should be accountable for decisions you make and things like that, like, of course. But when it comes to having fun, like, you should just let yourself have fun. So I appreciate him telling me to just do it. I didn't, have to worry as much. It's always nice to have someone to give you different perspective. I have a lot of people in my life that I get different perspective from, so. But I'm kind of trying to share less of the video process with the rest of my, advisors, as you would probably call them. Because I want them to be surprised and have fun, because they like to watch YouTube a lot, and we like to watch YouTube together, and I think that it would be a nice, surprise sometimes for them to see a video without knowing anything about it. It's just the simple little things in life that are fun and, make things more interesting. So I don't know what I'm going to color this mirror. I probably should get a color from my various weird, I'm kind of hungry. But I should get some colors from here. So let's try this out and see how this turns out. That looks fine to me. So we introduced a new color, blue. I don't know if we're going to use it anywhere else. But we need to finish really bad. And we're almost done. Paint her little shoes. I just felt like coloring her off camera because these are kind of less to worry about, and even though I didn't really do anything too crazy with her, I sometimes just freeze up and I just don't, I don't want to do that right now. I need to get done with this video. Just kidding. I really liked making this video, honestly. Even though it sounds like I didn't. I hope it doesn't sound like I didn't like it, because I actually had more fun with this one than any other attempts I've made in the past of making videos. I really want to do something winter themed before winter is over. It's been really cold, and I had some ideas for winter themed things, because I'd like to do things according to the season. Like, I like my work to reflect like what time of year it is. I don't really like summer that much though, but there are times where you kind of miss it, kind of. Summer's still good. I don't like the heat. I actually met someone who, like, my favorite seasons are probably autumn or fall, spring, and then winter, and then summer. It's kind of a tie between winter and spring, but spring, you can't deny that it's just better than winter in some ways, because it isn't as, it's kind of like autumn, but just in pastel colors, So I like it. But I don't know, did I just say this? Someone I met doesn't like spring but likes summer, And I don't remember what they said about winter. I feel like they didn't mind winter. They liked summer and fall, but they hated spring, and I think that's super interesting. I never thought I would hear that before, but I have. And I think that's fine. You know, like, that's kind of cool, like, you know, even if you don't agree. Some people really like summer. Some people really like the beach. I'm not really a big fan of the beach. My dad wouldn't like to hear that, though. But he already knows. Because they really like to go to the beach. Summer's just too hot. But yeah, spring, I just feel like if you like autumn, this, you know, the clothing is partially pretty much the same. Like, you know, with like the temperatures and stuff. So, like, you just trade out a couple hues and things. And I just like it so much more. This video is very rambly, as you've probably noticed. I just really wanted to just say things as it came to my mind and not worry, because I probably already said it, but I stress out a lot about other things. I don't need to stress out about this. I'm just making my art with my little snails, which I know they don't really look like snails, but just trust me, they're snails. Didn't color this one, so you gotta color it in, and we gotta color their shells. Are we almost done? I'll have to see if we're almost done, or as far as I want to go with this. Still need to color that cake. Where are the shells? I don't really remember how I colored this one in the middle, so I'm not going to be able to completely replicate that. I should have done the other ones at the same time, which I don't even think they look the same, but we can check in a second. There's so much fuzz from my gloves, but it's cold, you know, so, and the gloves don't really stop me from coloring, which is nice. They kind of make it difficult to draw with, though, so I really won't be able to draw with them. The coloring isn't really a big deal, especially at the table. This is my first time filming a video where I'm actually at the table with my iPad. So, do I want red, or maybe I want green for that toothpaste? You know, I don't know what to think about this, but like, when I just draw something, sometimes you just don't remember why you drew that. Even though it wasn't that long ago, I don't remember why this came to be. Like, I kind of think that it was based off the mushroom artist girl with her paint palettes and stuff, but somehow we got toothpaste because I decided to make a toothbrush. Because as much as I'd like to say all of my characters are artists, I think that would be a lot of artists, which, if you notice, and I've noticed this about myself, and it kind of, you know, it's kind of embarrassing to call myself out, but I give my characters a lot of the same hair. If you have done that, I would like to know, because like, if you cut your hair, all of a sudden all your characters will have short hair. If your hair is long, you draw like a little long haired characters. Or maybe you don't. That would be good too. But me, I like to draw. I've always liked, ever since I was in middle school, I really wanted to get my hair cut. I used to get it cut really short, and now I don't. But I always liked bangs, so I've had bangs for a long time now, and I don't plan on giving them up. And neither do my characters. Just kidding, I really need to draw different hairstyles, but see, I'm just being really honest with myself, and I think it's okay. So, is that done? Maybe it's done. Oh man, this video is really long. So, here is our kind of what we were working with before. Which there are pieces I really like, which I know how to do the selection tool, so if I really want this bow, I can get that back. But for the most part, I don't really think it's too different or too much better. There might be some things that I like more, like maybe the shading on the snail is a little bit better. But here is our, oops, sorry. So before and then after. And I kind of think it looks pretty good. I really like the notebook. I like the little swirl thing, which I meant to draw a cinnamon roll, but I forgot. I write notes in my thing. I also did something with the plate. I don't know if you noticed that. But now it has like apple slice details on it, which could be sitting on apple slices or it could be part of the plate design. I don't know. Got her shoes. Another little house, which basically looks the same. I don't really mind it. Like, is this like a stock pot or something? The apple stock pot? And then we got our little cinnamon chai latte with the worm handles on both the cup and the pot. And then cinnamon, which this is just a concept for what cinnamon could look like. I kind of like the generic names of, like, I don't name my pets after food, but I kind of want to. Like, there's this one beagle on Instagram, and his name is Pot Pie, and he's like one of those, like the white and like orange or whatever color beagle, and his name is Pot Pie. I think that's such a cute name for a beagle. I really like that name. But this is Cinnamon, and she's kind of like a calico, I guess. And she's got an apple bell. And then we got our infamous toothpaste. If this exists, I'd like to know. But I don't think I would like to try it. I do like apples, but I don't know if toothpaste, just keep it mint. And then we got all our little pies and stuff, and just little details. But yeah, I just think that, this is just a relaxing time, it doesn't always have to be, every video doesn't have to be super short, and every video doesn't have to be super long. But not every video that I'm gonna make is gonna be, it's not gonna always be the same. And maybe if I make more videos like this, I don't want to make them super long like this, but maybe if I make more videos like this, I can post more throughout the month, and maybe I can work on like 1 or 2 nice videos. So if you enjoyed this, I hope you did, and maybe you can get some work done while you're listening to it. And if you like this, I want to make more, so if you would like to see more, you can subscribe. And I should probably say at the beginning, like, how everyone says like this video and stuff, but yeah, if you liked it, please like it. And that sounds desperate, but and also, if you want, you can tell me what you liked about it. If you want more videos like this, let me know. If there's like any little doodles I could have added to it to make it better, because, you know, I'm always redoing my stuff. The only time I'm not redoing things if it's like those cat stickers, which I need to make those an actual listing, but I haven't done that yet still, because that's how I am. Yeah, so I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.